Hi, it's Jacqueline, the Fearless Factor at Work, and I'm here today to talk to you about failure. Now, over the years, I've had lots of clients who, when I ask them, "What's your greatest fear?" they'll tell me failure. So here's a little secret that I like to say is pretty obvious. We are all failing our way to success. If you think about it, what is a failure? Failure is an expectation, a choice, a decision, something that didn't go the way that you expected it to. And so we have to make another choice, don't we? Because my favorite word for failure is next. We are all failing our way to success for a good reason. It's the lessons that we're learning along the way. Now, failure is very rarely fatal. Let's face it, we've had thousands of failures and one mistakes, one thing after another in our lifetimes. And I don't care how old you are, but you can certainly find some examples of what that is. So when you sit in your fear of failure, what you're really saying is, I don't like to take risks. I don't like to push the envelope. I don't want to create more than I think I'm capable of. Because behind the fear of failure, frankly, is the idea that maybe you're not going to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So maybe it's not worth bothering. But that's exactly the wrong way to go about this, because we should all be failing often. And we should be failing in such a way that we can say, okay, that didn't work, so what's next? Taking a risk is big time. I get that. And when people's achievement scores and when I do behavioral assessments are low, I'm frequently curious about where you're not pushing yourself, where you're not getting out of your comfort zone. What is it that you need to be thinking about differently? I like to say that risk, and I have an acronym for that, which is to respect your intention and show courage. And that's a big piece of it right there. Respect your intention. This is what I want to do. And then show the courage to take the next step. And I like to say being fearless is not the absence of fear, but it's the courage to take that next step, and then the next step, and so on and so forth. So today, think about your fear of failure, because we all had it, and one way or another in our lifetime. So think about failure and what failure means to you. I'd love to hear from you in your comments below. So remember, being fearless is not the absence of fear, but it's the courage to take the next step. So what is your next step? What risks are you taking today that will elevate your career or make a difference in your life? Be fearless. See where it gets you.